Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. You get what you pay for with Robert Brown. So you get what you pay for. We look at the value and we buy stuff on sale, and we look at like brand new things that just came out and see if they're worth it. So a new thing kind of hit 2024 big and is pushing popular through to 2025 is the fixed blade market. Now, this is a traditional fixed blade knife, and I just wanted to show you this for comparison. This is an SE3. This is the Rowan, and it is just about a 4-inch blade knife. And this one, like a normal knife, sits on your hip, and or you can carry it scout behind you, which is, belt straps back here and sideways. Actually, I have one of those. It looks like this. That's scout carry, so you put your belt through there, and then this would be behind you, and you can easily access it. So back to this one. So these knives here are really handy. The SE3, I have two of them. This one's for light duty, for kitchen work, for cutting, for like if you're camping, this would be for doing all the food prep. The other one is for doing everything else. So this one here, except for batoning, I have a bigger knife for that and all that. Anyway, this one here is one of my, I just think it's a well-built knife, and it's very, very sharp. So I use it in the kitchen a lot because I don't get to go camping a lot. Anyway, the rise of the pocketed, clipped, fixed blade knife. And I'm going to unbox one for you. This one here is from KANSEPT, and it is the KORVID S. So there's a KORVID a lot bigger than this one, and there's even a bigger one like an XL, I believe. But this one, the blade is just under 3 at 2.9, and it is designed by, I think that says Cotch Tools, and I have a little information about them. And it is the Rose Gold coated. And from my research, that's a Rose Gold PVD. And this is the 14C28N with a white G10 handle. 14C28N is Swedish steel, and it is very, very good as far as EDC goes. Very resilient, tough, all the above as far as good EDC. And holds a good edge as well, a sharp edge. So let's go into this box here. Get your normal stuff in here. This is a loaner knife, and this person ripped into there, and we can just, I guess, show you what that looks like because they ripped it open. You get your cloth, and then inside here you get your KANSEPT infotainment. There you go. So that's what's in there. They don't care because they ripped that open. And then here's the knife, and here's the sheath. Get rid of the box. And here, there's a sheath with its clip, and these clips, I do believe that people are starting to make these in all kinds of different fashions, and some that I believe that are really popular, that you just pinch right here and that opens, so you can just pinch it in and out, which is pretty cool. Here's the knife the way it comes. Rose gold and white G10. So this thing in your hand. So I have a pretty big hand, and you can see how it's lining up there, right? That finger choil, and then it gives you a full hold on that handle. Even though this is a smaller knife, that's the way it wants to sit in your hand. So it's pretty cool. It's like you can tell that they designed this around someone's bigger hand. I appreciate that kind of design. And for the people that do have bigger hands, like the person that owns this knife has meatier, bigger, more beat up hands than I do, and needs something chunky like this to hold on to. So we got some big squared off jimping. It's not really sharp because I believe the coating made it a little smooth up there and shiny. See that, the shine? So it's a little slippery, but the jimping is aggressive enough where you're going to be able to do that. Use it to its full ability. You're not slipping off there, I don't think. And then you have a placement for your thumb for getting more control of your cuts, whatever kind of cuts you're going to be doing. This is a cool chopper. You're not going to wail through wood with it, but I will go over and give you some specs and give a quick look at it. There's the Cotch Tools logo right there, KORVID S, and it's actually got, that's a SKU or a part number, and then 14C28N, and then KANSEPT logo. And then look down here, we got a lanyard hole, and these Rose Gold handle fasteners look like they probably go all the way through, double threaded with sleeves. I'm not sure. I'm not going to take it apart because it's not mine. And nice and sharp. It's very nice. So let's give you a size comparison. Let's break out that SE. So this is a just under 4-inch blade, and then we'll put them side by side so you can see. So the whole length there. And then I'll give you some specs on it. Take that one away. So, let's look at the sheath real quick. The sheath is taco style, meaning it's like a taco folded over and clamped. Definitely seems to be the better way to go and a better way to actually have good retention on it. You can hear that. That's very good. That's not coming out. Retention is very good. It is leaving some black from the sheath on there, so you can see it right down there. So it's staying there unless you clean it off. So that's something you'll have to deal with if you have the white. The sheath will rub off. Inside of the sheath will rub off on the handle. You can see that. So let's give you some specs on this baby. The overall length on this is 6.69 inches. The blade length on it is 2.9 inches. It is 3 millimeters thick. Yep, 3 millimeters. And all that comes in at 4.34 ounces. It's a very easy to maintain edge. As you can see, it's right there, and the choil lets you get that right down on a stone, no problem. What else? It's very durable. This is going to be a very durable knife. That Rose Gold PVD is a blend of nitrogen, a hydrocarbon gas. It's a reaction with either zirconium or titanium. Right? And then it produces that carbon nitride coating there. So I believe I'd say this is mixed with zirconium to get that color. That's just my guess. I've been looking through the internet and trying to find out how it gets that rose gold, but the coating is applied at a in a vacuum at a high temperature, so it's not going anywhere. It's on there. And a couple other little cool things. I have some in my notes, which I didn't know really anything about this rose gold, so I really delve into it a little more. It's usually used for jewelry and watches and like phone case and faucets and like home faucets and actually guns, firearms. And now they're using it in the knife world because its benefits is resistant to corrosion, wear, and abrasion. So why wouldn't you want that on your knife blade? It's more durable than gold plating, and it can be applied to either a polished or a brushed surface. So it's definitely a cool way to coat a blade instead of having it black. Gotta like it. What else can I tell you about this? Justin Koch is the owner of Cotch Tools, and he is a well-known designer of pocket tools. His thing is innovation, aesthetics, and utility with all of his design. And he makes all kinds of things. If you go to his website, which I can put a link up to it, it's like carabiners, and I mean, I can't even list them all. You'll just have to go check out the website. Pretty cool stuff. This knife here is actually a $50 knife, $49.99 at Concept. This variant, there's a lot more variants of it. This variant is sold out right now, but you can get it at other distributors. You might pay a little more, but I do believe it's for sale at White Mountain Knives right now for 50 bucks, and I believe they have this variant. If you like the rose gold, it's pretty cool. So I really wanted to show you guys this because I really like the cleaver style, and I believe that in a small knife you get kind of a big package with this knife. You can see it in my hand. Let's go back to this bigger SE. So the SE in my hand, the handle is much smaller on this, but yet with the choke up on the choil, it's, definitely fits. So some people with the bigger hands, they would be like, oh, I don't think that's going to fit my hand. I do have a pretty big hand, and the person who bought this actually has a bigger hand than mine and is getting along with it pretty good. So I just wanted to show that, which I'm going to show you guys actually a few more smaller fixies that are pocketable. They are coming my way over the next couple weeks. I'll bring this one back and get another couple of them, I think. So stay tuned for that, and like and subscribe if you feel like I helped you out in giving some cool information on this knife. It's very handy, I believe, to have. Like, that's just my thought on these new pocketable fixies. When you want to really have a utilitarian, tough knife, instead of like the traditional folding knife with pivots and you have to worry about all that. When you're kind of really working with a knife, you don't want to have any moving parts. So the birth of the pocketable fixie comes in to weigh in against some of the EDC folders. All right, everybody, have a great week. It is Monday, and we just had a little snow here out on the East Coast, and it's very, very nice out. So I'm going to go outside. Thanks for coming. Like and subscribe. Take care.